So just a quick update. We're looking at our left wing panel right here. You can see pretty straightforward construction, nothing fancy. I'm going to go ahead and lift it off the board and start attaching some of the other pieces, such as the leading edge and a few other things in the sheeting as well. So moving right along, should have this done by today. Continuing with our update, you can see we've got the bottom sheeting glued in place now. I'm going to go ahead and start trimming that in just a little bit. And then we'll move on to getting the top sheeting in place. So coming along quickly. Okay, continuing with our update, you can see we've got all three sections of the wing built and ready to go. Came out really well. Some close-ups for you just real quick. Leading edge came out really well, and just a fantastic building airplane. So we're going to join these three sections together, and then once the epoxy dries, then we'll go ahead and we'll put some glass over this whole center section and the wings, and then from there we'll move on. Actually, I'm sorry, once the wings are joined together, then we're going to cut some slots in here for the actual control rods, and then once we're done with the control, getting all that set up, then we'll go ahead and we'll put glass over the whole center section and then extending out to the wing panels as well. All right, more to come. All right, continuing with our update, we've got the right wing glued in place to the center section. As you can see, we've got it blocked up. Oops, 1.5 inches. And we've just got some other little magnets and stuff holding everything in place, because I'm using a magnetic building board here. Piece of steel, 8x4, well, I mean, excuse me, 8 feet by 3 feet. All right, and then we're gonna let this sit for 2 hours, then we'll go ahead and we'll attach the other side. Okay, so just a quick update on the wing. We've got the fiberglass in place. We went with just a light 3/4 ounce fiberglass. 30-minute high sol was used. And then we hit the after it was the high sol was put in place, and then the excess was squeegeed out using a playing card. Went ahead and used a heat gun at 140 degrees to help with the curing process. Normally this would take at least 24 hours to cure, but I was able to get the fully cure in only 10 minutes. So it's pretty much 100% cured. There were some very, very small areas that might be a little tacky. So we'll let that sit overnight, just a full 24 hours anyway, even though it's basically cured. And of course you can see the bottom there as well, how well that came out. We did a beautiful job. Of course, we got some sanding to take off some of the excess there, excess fiberglass. Now, with the canard, I noticed that when I was sanding, when I put the light fiberglass on there initially, and I sanded too much of the light fiberglass off. So, on the bottom half here, on the right wheel pant, and also on the left wheel pant. So what I did is I took a little medium fiberglass today, put that in place. That's a 2 ounce fiberglass. Put it here. It's a large piece that extends from here all the way up to the side. And then once again, we use 30-minute high sol, 10 minutes at 140 degrees with the heat gun to help cure it, and it's 100% cured. So it's really just perfect. Once again, we'll let that sit overnight just as for full 24 hours, just as a precautionary measure. And so both sides were done. And of course the white you're seeing here is just filler from the previous fiberglassing job that was done. But overall it came out really, really well. I'm extremely pleased with it. And then the other thing that we're working on are these are standoffs here. The aircraft, as you can see, I've got one here that's almost completed, just needs the engine mounted. It requires 2-inch spacers, and I went online to try to find 2-inch spacers. The only ones that are out there are ones for very large engines. And we're just putting on a 46 Outrunner by E-flite, but it requires a 2-inch spacer in order for the spinner to clear the cowling. So these are 1 3/4 inches, so we just need to go ahead. We're going to take this. This is a 1/4 inch ply, as you can see right here, okay? And we're gonna take this. We're gonna cut a piece off that matches this, and just glue an additional 1/4 inch on this end to help make it so that way this is a 2-inch standoff. And that should pretty much take care of it. So we've got 8 here, because I'm anticipating that the other Long Easy that I'm currently working on, or not, excuse me, a Quickie that I'm currently working on is going to require 2-inch spacer. And if not, I can always sand it or add to it. But that's the update. Thank you.